Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's Tuesday, March 25th, 2025. If you guys may have saw yesterday, if you don't know, yesterday was the first losing day. And while trading these accounts, I was on an 11 win streak, and things were going good. The good thing about yesterday though, it was a very small loser. It was about 0.75 of an R, and very manageable. I did not get mad. I did not get angry. I did not revenge trade. I did not blow the accounts, and thankfully we're here to continue what we've been doing in March. So. As I like to say, today's a new day filled with new opportunities, and we're here to capitalize on these opportunities. Whatever happened yesterday, it does not matter. Don't bring any of the trading you did yesterday into today, and make sure we execute, we're patient, and we're disciplined, and we keep following the process. 100% not worried about the wins and losses. We're focused solely on the process, and the results keep taking care of themselves. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the chart, see what we got going on today, and I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, here we are on the charts. As always, to build consistency, we do the same exact thing every single morning. We start off on the hourly on ES on the left side, hourly NQ on the right side. We mark out the session low of the day down here on NQ 293, the session high on NQ 447, and the 50% retracement is my orange line on the chart. Same thing on ES, low a day, high a day, 50% retracement level, and any pivots. So right here you see a pivot, down here you have a pivot, NQ same thing, pivot here, pivot here. Nothing on the high side except for 513 that we called out yesterday that we're very interested at as a potential rejection level, and we'll keep an eye on that if price wants to tap into it. The hourly did create a couple gaps here that you guys can see on the way up. Price usually tends to tap into these and give a continuation move higher, so we'll be wary of that and see if we can get any setups there going. I did have this one on the chart marked out here. I'm a little bit late on it. I wasn't able to take it. A potential long here has presented itself with a continuation push higher. Again, I wasn't able to take it. I was doing this recap. I did have it marked on the charts, but it is what it is. So now we'll have to wait. Maybe price wants to reject that, come down here, tap into the 50% level and give another bounce up. Maybe wants to come down here, tap into this hourly gap and give a potential bounce up. We'll be super patient. We'll be waiting. I don't want to rush into anything. No subpar setups for me. Don't want to do that. Don't want to give in to FOMO. Don't want to give in to greed. Don't want to give in to fear. We'll be here. We'll be patient, and we'll wait to execute once the trades present themselves. One thing I forgot to mention, I did have, I was able to get 4 new Apex accounts evals to funded yesterday. So now we are trading a total of 10 funded accounts. Those have been activated, and they're now live on my accounts. So we'll be trading those. I'll show you guys the account balances towards the end of the day here. But yeah, we'll just be waiting. We'll be patient, and we'll look to execute once the trades present themselves. That's crazy. But we'll be back. All right, guys, here we are on the charts. If you guys see, NQ tapped into both levels I called out earlier, 50% retracement here. This is the hourly gap it was created, and gave a valid setup right here. I am currently not into this trade. There was double confluence for the reasons to enter this trade, but there was one big reason why I did not enter this trade was because news comes out here at 7 o'clock. I do not like to be in the news if I could avoid it at any cost. I do not like being in the news once it comes out or when it's about to come out. Price is too volatile, could shoot up, could shoot down, could work in your favor, could work against you, but it's just unnecessary stress that you just don't need to add to your trading. If you could avoid the news, if you could avoid the volatility, if you could avoid the crazy spikes, I think it's worth it just to sit out. So again, we look for reasons why not to enter trades, and that is my main reason why not to enter trade. I'll go ahead and update you guys, see how the price moves once the news comes out, and we'll see if how it would have played out. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, guys, so here's the results of that trade. Again, 7 o'clock came out, news candle. This is a crazy large wick candle. Could go in your favor, could go against you. That's just the reason why I don't like to jump in the trade. It's literally a gamble, and I'd rather take my set edge on the market instead of gamble it on random possibilities. Came pretty close to stopping you out here, but then ultimately came all the way up, tapped into that hourly liquidity, and gave a full plus 2R. It is what it is. I'm not going to be taking those trades. I don't want to take those trades. I'd rather wait a little bit, let price settle down, hit one of my levels, and then potentially take a setup. It does suck. It was a double confluence for me, but unfortunately it happened right before news, so I didn't jump into it. I do have this buy side that price is currently tapping into. It hourly created a pivot here, and the 4 hours currently sweeping above. I would like, if price could give a rejection here and a possible setup, I'm super interested in taking this short, or even if ES can come all the way up here and tap into its hourly pivot, then I'll be interested in another short there. So I'll go ahead and update you guys here in a bit, see what we can get. All right, guys, the recording didn't work on the previous one. I did jump in on this trade. As you guys can see here, took me out for a full -1R loser. Again, I mentioned the reasonings to enter this trade previously. Price is tapping into one of my hourly pivots. The 4-hour created a pivot here as well. It was sweeping it. Gave a good reaction here, 8-point gap. And again, I'm expecting, if prices to continue to the upside, I'm expecting price to come here, tap into this level, and continue higher. Once the price closes below, it's showing me that the bears are in the market, that the sellers want to come in and push this thing down and give a rejection off of this level. And that's always the reason why I jump in, right? Sometimes they work in your favor, sometimes they don't. We're down -1R. We're not mad. We're not angry. We're not upset. We're not looking to revenge trade this. We're looking to be patient, be disciplined, wait for another valid setup, and then we'll execute. ES is pretty close to the hourly pivot as well here. I'll be interested if price could come up here. NQ gives me a valid setup. I'll be looking for another setup there. That's just the A+ setup for me. I have to make sure I execute. And we'll wait and see. I'll update you guys if anything happens. Okay, guys, here we are on the charts. If this candle could give a close below, we'll be in the short. Boom.
Order filled.
Sorry about that. I keep forgetting it's super loud. Okay, I'm in this short. I'll go ahead and explain this trade here in a bit. Okay, guys, so here we are. As I mentioned earlier, ES still had this buy side to tap into. Price did tap into it, and once price tapped into it, on NQ, price was kind of just going up. It's super slow, super choppy today, but it's been continuing up. This was the only gap that I had on the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute that was any decent size. So this was the only gap that I had that once it was inversed, I was potentially shorting. So I think it was a 7-point gap, or yeah, decent size 7-point gap. Once price closed, you guys saw here the 1 minute candle, it did give us slightly below close. And now take profit and stop losses are both set. Nothing for me to do here. I'm already in the trade, and we'll just wait and see. Could be a potential -2R on the day. Could be back-to-back losers. I don't know. I do not control the outcome of the trade. I just control my patience, my discipline, and again, the execution, guys. That's the number one thing. Process focused, not results focused. And we'll see how it plays out. I'll be back in a little bit, and I'll go ahead and update you guys on how it plays out. Okay, guys, here we are in the charts. So I'm heading into the office right now. I have to go to work. I won't be able to record how this trade plays out, but I'll update you guys after I come back from work here. As you guys saw, price went against me there for a little bit, kind of chopped around, went in my favor, came back to entry, and is currently working in my favor. But we don't control how it ends up. We'll see when I get into the office, or I'll check it in a little bit, and we'll see. Hopefully hits take profit. If not, though, it might hit me for a full stop loss. We might have a back-to-back red day. I'm 100% okay with that. I understand the probabilities, and I understand in the long term, if I keep playing my edge, I will be profitable. The accounts will continue to grow, and we will continue to grow these accounts. So I'll update you guys here in a bit, and I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, here we are back on the charts. As you guys saw in the last little clip, I had to go into work. It is currently 7 o'clock in the evening time. Doing this for myself, doing it for accountability purpose, making sure I stay disciplined on what I have to do to make sure I journal everything correctly. And I'm posting my journey on YouTube for myself and for you guys to be able to watch. So I'm staying accountable to myself, and I'm making sure I'm getting back home, and I'm recording, and I'm posting the videos. So as you guys saw, price was going in my favor there for a little bit. It came back up, and as you guys see here, went in my favor there again. Was about 5 points away from taking me out for a full winner, and had this sudden urge to push to the high side, take me out for a full loser. Went above my stop loss for a couple points there, and then decided to sell off again. It is unfortunate. It is what it is. I wish it would have just pushed down a little bit lower here, but it didn't. That's trading for you, and it took me out for a full -1R. Finishing the day with 2 trades, both losers, -2R. Unfortunately, the Apex dashboard doesn't show the losses on the day, but it does show the weekly loss. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the trades I took, just to make sure you guys know I'm not messing around, I'm not lying or anything. 2 trades on the day, 0 winners, both losers. Here are the executions. My funded futures. Unfortunately, these are the 3 accounts I took the payout on. The drawdown on these accounts is pretty tight. I took some money out, and I left the accounts pretty tight. That's kind of what I was worried about, and we're starting to learn our lesson about leaving them too tight now. But there was a message that was sent out on Discord that said some accounts were affected by the Tradeify issue this morning. Unfortunately, my accounts, I took my first trade 10 minutes after the time slot that they noted, but maybe crossed our fingers that somehow these accounts get reset and the loss from today gets turned back, and that'd be great. Something else I want to note, for these Tradeify accounts, I was able to get these to fund it, so now we have 5 funded accounts at Tradeify. I was working on these evals. I kind of want to get these all maxed out on all of the accounts to be able to push a little bit harder on the fundeds, and hopefully we get a little bit bigger payouts if we just stay disciplined, follow the rules and all that. So it is what it is, guys. I'm not mad, not angry, not upset. I did not go on tilt, did not revenge trade, didn't do anything crazy, did not blow the accounts. We stay in discipline. We're taking A+ setups, and we understand that losers are part of it. We don't control the outcome, and making sure we're coming with the right process mind and the right mindset. It's really helping us not be upset, not get angry, and do those crazy things that you would when you don't have a plan and you don't come with the proper mindset. So it is what it is. 2 losing days in a row. I'm not down. I'm not doubting the trading plan. I'm not doubting strategy. It is just the probabilities that played out. And hopefully tomorrow we're going to come in, do the same exact thing we did today, and we'll expect similar results. If we get the wins, that'd be great. If we end up with losers, that is also great. But the one thing we are going to do is we're going to make sure we stick to the plan, and we stay process focused and not results oriented. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.